read it so much. Just relax. Don't panic.
One job.
Let me try.
Oh, I thought I had it then.
Let me try. Come on, Summer. Oh, I thought you had it then. No.
We have to redo it, sorry.
That's all right.
That's fine.
Just try to line it up with the ones above it. So you need to line it up. So line up the top edge of the bottom edge.
Oh,
You
yeah.
need to push them up a little bit. Yeah, that's it. So she's coming flat. So if you line up this one, the one above. So you just line it up so it's sitting. So you need to push these two buttons. Oh! She makes it look so easy! Just one centimetre! Come on!
That's what years of library's done.
That's right. All right. Okay. Okay. Now,
That's simple, yeah? Got it?
yeah. When you guys are ready, we'll give it another go. All right. Yep.
Come on, jump.
That's what we were doing, follow the process, yes, process done. And it wasn't until I sort of came looking into that.
That's awesome!
Here you go.
This is it. It's time for me to give it a rip. It's time. If your arm falls off, then let it be. It falls off. Your finger falls off. So be it. I'm going to stand at the top of my mark and say, "This is it. Come on." Version Futures down the other end. And it was time just to mould the jackpot.
So wonderful delivery, completely bemused by it. They can't believe it's happened to him.
And for me at that time, it was a bit of relief. It was like, you know what? I can do it. And it gave me the confidence to go on and take some wickets that day. And also, we managed to tie the semi-final, which put us into the final. We won the World Cup. I was man of the match in the semi-final and the final. Daniel Fleming tried to push us off the balcony in our celebrations. I remember giving Steve Moore a hug out on the balcony. I just felt like I was back on top. I felt like I was back. I felt really, really good about myself. The team were winning World Cups. It was all pretty good. Standing on the balcony at Lords, playing in Cape Town in the 100th Test. I was very lucky to play all over the world. But the MCG was my backyard.
So this floppy hat, he wore more than the baggy green. When every team was wearing the baggy green, whether it was 8 of them, 10 of them, he was the only one ever wearing the floppy hat. I actually remember him wearing it more at the house, and he was more proud of his floppy hat than the 700th wicket trophy, his hat-trick ball, any award, his floppy hat. That was his number one prized possession from cricket, the floppy.
So tonight, it is the Hall of Fame.
Oh, you gonna vlog it? Okay.
No.
Yeah, no, you talk,
Just
it's
speak
good.
normally, like you did before.
It's
Very
good.
candid.
So 5:30
Who's this guy in his high
Hello.
vis? Good afternoon.
I'm here to fix something.
8 p.m. the Australian Sports Museum, Gate 3. 6 o'clock, Jim Stein's room, Gate 3. Parking through Brunton Avenue, Gate A. Must advise, etc., etc. Dress, cocktail, lounge suit, sports jacket. Reminder, this is a casual cocktail event, standing with drinks and canapes. On the night, you'll have an opportunity to say a few words, etc., etc.
Nice. Are you speaking?
Am I speaking? Unfortunately, yes.
Why, unfortunately?
Because I'm not very good at public speaking.
Why unfortunate?
Well, neither was I, and now the more you just practice.
George
Brooke,
takes
you
me 2 years to practice.
You spoke in front of 1 billion people at a live stage at the MCG. You'll be able to
Do you want to
read
hear my speech quickly?
if you. No. Save it.
It won't be on telly.
Okay, we'll be on here. Jackson's audience will see it to my
Yeah.
my 600 subscribers on YouTube, and my YouTube video's got 400 views. Woo!
Okay, Dave, that's for that. Be ready.
So, also what they're doing tonight after the function's finished is they're unveiling the real Shane Warne stand. So the one that's up there at the moment is just a temporary one, and it's got, I think it's not plastic, but it's just not the real material, so it's not metal. There's no LED lights, and the one they're putting up tonight, which me, Brooke and Summer, I think, are not unveiling or we're just going to be there when they show it to everyone. It's the real deal, the one that's going to be there in 50, 100 years, going to stand out even more. So we're excited to see that, and hopefully KO can get some more behind the scenes footage of it.
No. Amy's just doing some test runs. That one's currently downstairs in the museum.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, the sketch. That was the third thing.
Hello, Angie.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Nice dress.
Thank you, nice to see you too.
This is the only one that's on,
Oh, really?
display. The only one.
Hang on, is that also Edie? Do you mind if we film this? Is that okay?
Yeah,
Is that Dad Bowling?
Yeah.
And this is
that.
the last one.
Look.
So cool.
Yeah, go Bakes. There he is. Bam bam.
Is that a video?
Yeah.
Champion boxer, powerful woman, Marissa Williamson-Pullman to the stage, please.
To pay my respects to elders past, present and emerging. Usually I write out an acknowledgement, but today I wanted it to be more organic and raw. Today is Uncle Archie Roach's funeral, so I wanted to just take the time to acknowledge him and everything that he's done for the black community. I'd also like to pay my respect to the Bitterung Ma, which is the Yarra River that runs through Naarm. It's really the giver of life in Melbourne. There is remnant sites of the Bitterung Ma at the Royal Botanical Garden right before it was blown up and Flinders Street was built on top of it. So really special that there's still that remnant site still out there. I'd also just like to pay my respects to any Aboriginal or Torres Strait Islander people in the room today, your people in your country and your story. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Chris. Now, ladies and gentlemen, look, food and drink all through the night, so don't worry about it, you'll still be getting your drinks. This is our third state-based event for our newest inductees, awardees, and 6th one ever. Both the Sydney and Brisbane events were awesome. They were so much fun, and tonight I'm certain will be just as special. Congratulations, 2022 inductees. Kari Webb, golf. Tanya Harding, softball. Brad Fittler, NRL. Dr. Adrian Hurley, basketball coach. Catherine Cox, netball. Sir George Bedbrook, Paralympic movement. And tonight we welcome Cara Honeychurch, 10-pin bowling. Mark Webber, Formula One. And Chris Judd, AFL. Lots of Carlton people in the room, I noticed tonight. That's dreadful coming from a Collingwood supporter, but we do have some Collingwood people here. But welcome to the bright young faces here tonight, our emerging Australian sporting stars, our scholarship recipients. We cannot wait to meet you all later.
Thank you, Deeks. Robert went to school with my dad, so I actually grew up hearing stories about Robert and how phenomenally hard he worked as a kid, and obviously what a phenomenal athlete he was.
I feel like a very undeserving winner of such a prestigious award, and I think it brings me back to my memories from playing cricket, from learning from the best in the world, and being in a room with such iconic athletes, with legends of our game, with Hall of Famers.
Welcome to the 2022 Legend families and many friends here tonight supporting Ron Clark, athletics, Shane Warne, cricket.
So now it is my great pleasure to first of all ask Brooke Warren to come up on the stage. Let me just say a few overview words about this incredible, and we've got the family. My God, okay. Hang on, who have we got here? Jackson. Jackson, a pleasure. That's all right. Welcome. You okay? Everyone cool? Fantastic. Shane Warne. I was talking to Bruce McAvaney, who's the head of our selection committee this afternoon, to get some high-level bullet points about this great man. As McAvaney said, he's changed the game. Changed the game of cricket with his personality, with his brilliance, tactical brilliance. The ball of the century, v. Gatting. As Richie said, was almost speechless. Raza and myself, my wife Raza and myself were up at Barrel several weeks ago, and we went to the Bradman Museum. And there's one of the highlights for me was to see an interview of indeed Shane Warne. And one of the questions was the ball of the century. What do you think? He said it was a fluke. But it wasn't a fluke. He actually did that other times, many other times. But it's typical of this man that he was such a huge personality, but indeed so humble in his ability to communicate and to relate to anyone in the street, including the punter with a fag. You know, it's just the way he was. And this country loved the man for that reason. He died too young, of course. Look at his kids here. 708 world record on his retirement. Wickets taken. Leg spinner. As McAvaney says, he was a brilliant tactician, and he was able to mesmerise batsmen in terms of his personality out in the middle of the ground. And the overall affection for the man in this country was supreme, but also globally. You know, he transcended sport both in his sporting career, but then post. People don't realise the philanthropic activities that he, in a lot of cases, he talked very little about. So perhaps possibly only second to Sir Donald Bradman in terms of the greatest cricketer that this country's ever produced. And what an accolade. So part of the situation incidentally is that an athlete, Shane was in the Hall of Fame, but the athlete has to be retired for 15 years or more under our guidelines before we can elevate that person to legend status. And this year is indeed 15 years since Shane officially retired from the sport of cricket. So here we go. Look at the result. Isn't this beautiful? Would you like to say a few words about your dad?
Yes, please. Well, thank you so much. And thank you to everyone involved in making this happen. And the one person who sacrificed everything to make this happen, unfortunately, isn't here to see it, our dad. Our dad was our hero. We're so thrilled that all of his sacrifices in life have finally paid off. Not being there for his first childbirth, me, or his second child and first boy, Jackson. Dad was such a hands-on dad when he was around. Whatever he could help, he would. Drive us somewhere, take us to school sport on a Saturday, pick us up and drop us off wherever we needed. He would be there. Unfortunately, his job took him away from us for most of our childhood to perform for all of the world, doing what he did best, playing cricket. Well, second best actually, as the best thing he did was being our dad. It is an honour to be accepting this award on behalf of Dad tonight. We only wished he was here to receive it himself. Thank you and miss you, Dad.
I'm just going to interject and give you a little heads up. The Warne wonderful siblings here are going to go outside shortly with the Melbourne Cricket Club, giving us something special tonight. If you look over out that way, you'll see the Shane Warne stand. Tonight, for the first time, the new sign will be lit up, and these guys are going to head up right now and go outside and on the ground, and when the sun sets and we finish our Dawn and Don Awards, you'll all be able to see for the first time the new signage all lit up for your dad. So congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
It smells yummy.
Oh, there's sausage rolls out. Hasn't there been a wedding here before? Has someone had a wedding here?
There's been lots of weddings
Oh,
here.
there's been lots of
yeah,
weddings?
Yeah, we have lots of weddings. Weddings, funerals, everything this wedding. Yeah. We've got a members event on tonight. I think there's a cricket event. You can sort of see over there. So there's always.
Yeah, I had my Year 12 valedictory here in 2017.
We have a lot of that too, yeah.
What camera is it?
It's a Sony A7R.
Oh, I got the A7S3. 2 weeks ago. I've been loving it.
Keep wanting it.
Awesome. So easy to use. Kai's been following me everywhere. Yeah, mainly video, but you can also take good photos.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. And looking here.
Does it light up yellow or white?
Not
sure. Sorry?
I'm asking the wrong person.
Does it light up yellow or
No,
white?
it's white. You can see it now. It's just illuminated. You can see the MCG logo.
It's a white LED.
And behind the lettering is now on. So just check the security. It's not cracking up.
Oh, so is that lit up?
It's illuminated. But it's got darker.
So it'll be on during AFL.
The psychologist he was working with Shane.
Like during when we turn the house lights down for like ceremonies and that, just leave that on.
And he said, my son, who's a spin
So you can see the other
has
signs here.
broken his arm and also
This is the first time we've actually done it. Threaded, yeah.
And I
So
bumped
now,
oh, I had this
designed it,
knee, I
so
got
it's-
hit.
it's
Arm authorised.
Sorry, I just got to talk to our security just to make sure.
Oh, they don't.
Looks like there's a streaker.
Got him! There it is! Wicket number 700! And they can't catch him!
If you watch my other video I posted on Monday, my episode 1, I actually showed my office, which included my coffee table and my iPad. If you notice where I am now, this is actually Dad's office. It's called the MCG.